This beginning with social media posts on Friday that led to an investigation into allegations against ladies at the Kenyatta National Hospital who are said to have posted on social media. Of course, all this being investigated. So a demo had been called for today, and this is what we are seeing at the moment: a standoff at the gate of Kenyatta National Hospital between health workers and activists. The activists are saying there needs to be more security, better treatment for women who have gone to pregnant women at Kenyatta National Hospital. But the health workers are saying, wait a minute, we are doing our job as we are supposed to. These rumors, these accusations are not correct. Let's listen in a little bit to what's happening there. And those images that you are seeing live from outside the Kenyatta National Hospital, the country's largest teaching and referral hospital, is of activists from different groups, Her Voice, Health Empowerment Rights, Spine Code Kenya, 1 Billion Rising, and Safe House, a happy shelter for our girls. Those are different activists who are gathered there outside the Kenyatta National Hospital. They are marching to demand for security and better maternal care at Kenyatta National Hospital. Tell us a little bit more about the build-up to what we are seeing is some sort of standoff between the activists and workers at the Kenyatta National Hospital. Is our own Laura Otieno. Laura, good morning. Very dramatic pictures on our screen. Kindly walk us through what's been happening up until this moment.
Well, thank you very much, Wahiga. And indeed, the images you're seeing on your screen are live scenes from the Kenyatta National Hospital, where currently there is a standoff between a consortium of activists, the different groups that are here. What we understand, or rather we've been trailing them, all the consortium of NGOs from Uhuru Park, where they started their march, all the way to Afya House, where they wanted to present a petition to the health CS for Mailu, but of course they camped there for quite some time, and they only managed to read out their petition to themselves, and then they made their way to the Kenyatta National Hospital here, where they have been met with some sort of negative force by the health workers at the Kenyatta National Hospital. Now, what the KNH health workers are saying is that they have failed, or rather all these allegations that are mounted against them have not materialized, because they're saying they have not been able to see any victim or any person who had who can substantiate all these claims. And now they're saying that the various police departments that were tasked with investigating the whole matter are still under investigation. So they're saying the matter is under investigation, but up to now they have not quite received anyone, and so they're blaming a whole lot of entities for tarnishing their name. They're calling the NGOs. They're saying that they're out to tarnish their names. They have tried to attack the media as well, but they have gone slow on that, and now they are coming up with other allegations as well, not allegations rather, but they have threatened to take mass action. They're not very clear on when they're going to take that mass action exactly, but they're saying that the CBA, which was given to them sometime end of last year there, has not been implemented, and they're saying that if that is not reflective on their payslips by the end of this month, then they should be ready to take mass action. And they're saying that they're not really interested in the money, but they feel like their profession has been insulted. That is what they're saying. And they're saying that because of these claims failing to be substantiated or gaining any ground, they feel rather hurt, and now they're coming up to demand for their money, and of course asking the CS to not just sit other help and do nothing, but they should be paid, and their name should be salvaged, or rather they rise back to their glory. Wahiga.
Well, Laura, we had also been made aware that some sort of report was supposed to have been released either last night or today. We'd heard the CEO of Kenyatta National Hospital, Lily Koros, talking about it. We've also had CS Mailu talking about a report. Some investigation was supposed to be carried out and a report issued. Do we know how far that report is? What can you tell us? Because that may then give us more information on what exactly transpired at that hospital.
Indeed, Wahiga. In regards of that report, we are still here. We are waiting to see what will happen. We have not quite laid our hands on the hospital CEO, but what we understand is that the health workers have said that they have a press statement that they want to issue, only that this couple that has ensued here, the crowd that made its way to the hospital, have kind of disoriented that, but we understand that they're supposed to issue a press statement, so maybe from that we can be able to follow up and see the content of that press statement, and then follow up on the report, whether it's released or how far it is or how soon you can expect for that to be released.
Finally, we know that police were forced to intervene as these KNH staff and health activists clashed. What are the police saying now they will allow in terms of guidelines? What are they telling both sides in terms of the protest? Do they want them to step away from each other? Do they want, what are they asking for as the police? What are they giving us guidelines?
Yes, indeed, Wahiga. We have seen some sort of police presence, not quite heavy, I can say, but we are seeing a number of police officers basically trying to cordon the two sides from each other, while the health workers are inside the facility and the activists are outside. So there is a gate there, it's locked, and police have cordoned that area. They're basically lined up along that gate, trying to pacify both sides. What we saw at Afya House were police officers basically trying to calm down the activists. But here at KNH, the standoff has not quite gotten to that intense level. So the police are basically just hashing them in low tones here and there. But not much action is happening right now. And we can see the health workers are walking back into the facility and the activists are outside. So that is the current situation right here at Kenyatta National Hospital. Of course, we will be keeping you up to speed with whatever happens in this place, Wahiga.
Hang on, Laura, before I let you go, I know you need to go and collect more information. Can you give us any idea about the activities in Kenyatta National Hospital this morning? Obviously, if the staff are outside protesting, that will affect what is happening in one of the busiest hospitals in the country.
Well, Wahiga, inside the wards, we have seen not all health workers are outside. Some nurses are still inside attending to patients. We are seeing the casualty department, for example. We were there some few minutes back, and there is activity going on inside other facilities. Or rather, inside other wards, the casualty department, the inpatients, they are functioning normally, but there's just a section of health workers that have come out basically to defend what they say is defending the profession. And therefore, it's business as usual here at Kenyatta National Hospital. But what we understand is that the morticians have downed their tools completely, rather they have halted their services for now. And they are waiting to be, for them to be, for their names to be cleaned or stripped off the record of the bad book. So in other departments, we are seeing business as usual here at KNH, except for the entrance where you can see health workers from various departments, all of them outside here, basically trying to engage the activists that have come to this place.
Well, thank you so much, Laura Otieno. Good to know at least most of the departments within the hospital are working and patients can get treatment there, even as these demos take place just outside the Kenyatta National Hospital, the country's largest teaching and referral hospital. Well, time now for a quick break. You're watching Citizen Extra. Stay with us.